Why buy? So if you're watching this video, you obviously want to invest in the Cricut and especially the Cricut Maker 3. Why buy? I mean, there's tons of different reasons why you would buy a Cricut, but I'm going to talk to you about my journey and some of the great options that you have. So first things first is being a Cricut Access member. You have access to thousands of fonts, images, projects, things that will assist you to get going and get started. There's Cricut Learn, what teaches you how to learn how to actually use your machine. Cricut Access is the perfect way to show you why you should buy. You can check out Cricut Access without purchasing your machine first, just to see the wide range of things that you can actually make once you get your machine. So outside of the thousands of fonts, photos, projects, and all the things that you could create in your mind and make it come out of this Cricut machine, I want to talk to you about my journey. So when I first bought my Cricut, and I've been using Cricut for about 5 years, I thought to myself the same thing, like, am I really going to use this machine and what I'm going to get out of it? So let me take you on a small journey of all the things that I've made over the years and how I've used and made the Cricut Maker 3 put it to work. So since I bought my Cricut in 2019, I have made tons of things. I have started businesses with my Cricut, with making labels for my candles. I've made rolling trays and ashtrays, which was really popular around 2020, 2021 when we were all locked down. I have done tons of things with my Cricut that I would never have thought of when I first purchased it. I've made videos about making my Cricut, and that's what started my whole influencer journey on teaching you guys here on YouTube. And I made all these different projects that you see here with my Cricut. Now, on day one, did I think I would be making these projects? Absolutely not. But what you see, what your Cricut can do, I promise you, tons of different things that you would love to make or had no idea you wanted to make will find its way into your creative atmosphere and your Cricut atmosphere. And all those great ideas will obviously make it into your Cricut ecosystem. And once you get into it, I promise you, it's so hard to stop crafting. From using vinyl, they have paper that you can cut out. You can use fabrics on your Cricut. You can use print and cut, and you can cut out images and put them pretty much anywhere. You can make pillows. You can make t-shirts. I mean, the list goes on and on and on of all the projects that you can make with Cricut and the materials that you can use. So let's talk a little bit more in detail about the materials and what you can take that material and transform it into. So let's talk about materials. So I have some of the basic materials here. I have vinyl, I have card insert, I have printable vinyl here, and actually a pillowcase. But I'm telling you, the Maker 3 and why I decided to go with the Maker 3, there's one big thing, is that the Maker has the options to cut the maximum amount of materials that Cricut has to offer. So you can cut wood. I mean, you can literally cut wood with this machine. You can cut denim, you can cut cotton, you can cut fabric, you can cut, you can reuse and recycle. That's one of my favorite things about this. You can reuse cereal boxes for projects. You can reuse tons of different materials that we would normally throw out with the Cricut machine. Just with the switch of a blade, you can explore tons of different vinyls, woods, fabrics. I mean, the list is unlimited, and I will link the list of all the materials that the Cricut Maker 3 can cut, because I'm not even scratching the surface on the materials that this machine can cut. It is so amazing. And like I said, when I started, I had one thing in mind, and over the years, the things that I have made with this Cricut has just blossomed. And not only making things for myself, but I have made tons of gifts for people that I didn't have to go out and buy anything. I just whipped out my Cricut machine and some materials and made beautiful gifts that people still talk about. Let's get into some of those gift ideas and things that I really think that you would love to give for gifts, and things that other people would love to receive. So let's talk about gifts. Gifts are one of my favorite things to make with my Cricut Maker 3 machine. And let's just go around and go back in time and show you some of my favorite gifts that I've made people in my life. First are these jeans from my goddaughter. She got these Crocs and she really wanted a matching pair of jeans, and so I was able to make them seamlessly and easy for her with Cricut in just a few different colors of iron-on vinyl, and I was able to customize her some jeans that were actually from the thrift store. So it was a super inexpensive project to make, and she loved. The gift is one of a kind, and no one else will ever have those jeans ever. I also made a welcome sign for a wedding as a gift, and welcome signs can run up into the hundreds of dollars if you purchase them from places like Etsy. But I was able to, again, use my Cricut Maker to cut out vinyl and create a beautiful one-of-a-kind sign for my friend's wedding. So it just goes to show you that there are all types of gifts that you can make with your Cricut Maker machine and really make it worthwhile. Here's a little montage of some of the other gifts that I've made for people. So a reason why I got the Maker 3 is because I wanted to be able to do everything with my machine and have no limitations on the materials that I was able to work with, because I know how my creative mind works. Things just come up and I want to create things with my Cricut. Now I can say I use my Cricut regularly, and you will too. And another great use for your Cricut is the holidays. So the holidays come up: Valentine's Day, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, and we all buy gifts. We buy cute things to make our house look beautiful during that time. You can save your money and just make them with Cricut. There's so many things that I've done. Had girl parties. I had a girls' night where I made everything for our girls' night and made it super fun and special for us without having to go to the store and spend money and get things that I won't use again. This Cricut machine can not only be used to make things, but it can be used as a secondary right-hand man in your projects. If you are a sewer, you can cut out materials to sew. You can cut out all types of fabrics and make pillows. You can make blankets. Whatever you're sewing, you can use Cricut as a right-hand man to help you with those projects. Also, if you're making clothing, if you're decorating hats, I mean, the Cricut not only makes projects, but it can enhance other things that you're working on as well. And that's kind of why I went with the Maker 3, because if I want to make a hat today, I can cut out some vinyl and heat press it onto a hat. And if tomorrow I want to make a wood sign, I can use my Maker 3 for the same exact thing. So it is a world of opportunity when it comes to the Maker 3, and that's why I love it so much. And again, you will always use your machine. You will think, okay, I'm gonna make a t-shirt here, a hat here. I'm telling you, you are going to use this machine, and not only are you going to use it, but everyone in your life is going to use it. That is one thing that you will know about your Cricut machine, is that once people know that you have one, I promise you, those project requests will come in. Not only gifts, but you know, little Timmy's having a baseball game tomorrow and he needs a customized glove. Can you make it for me? I promise you, like I could promise you money that those requests are gonna start rolling in. My mom went on a vacation and I made all the t-shirts for her girls trip. I'm telling you, those requests will start rolling in and people will actually make all types of things. It's a nice way to make a little change on the side as well. So overall, you guys have seen my personal journey with Cricut and how much I've used my machine in the last 4 years, not only the Maker, but all on the other Cricut machines that I've owned in this time, and the supplies and materials that you can use, what you can make, and gifts that you can give to people. Now, I want to give this machine a rating because after talking so positively about it, the materials and everything that you can do, I think it deserves a rating. Now, me personally, I'm going to give the Maker 3 a 9 out of 10. Why I'm not giving it a 10 out of 10 is because of this. I love to leave room for improvement, and I feel like Cricut listens very much to their customers. So if I leave that one little point things can be improved, Cricut listens and they make those changes to make the user experience much better. What I'm telling you, they're from design spaces where you go into to make your projects. The advancements from 4 years ago to now are remarkable, and they have done things that the Cricut user has wanted, not just what they think is right, but actually what the Cricut user wants. It makes their process of creating easier. So I'm going to leave that extra point to continue to have Cricut always strive for more and make the user experience better, which they have done in my experience over these last 5 years. So guys, is it worth it? Absolutely. Get yourself a Cricut. Not only will you enjoy it, but your family, your friends, and everyone around you will be enjoying this machine because they're going to ask you to make stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got an inside glimpse of all that you can do with this machine and how you can start out with one idea and end up making tons of different other things. Well, my name is Akira. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.